Welcome to Bourbon, Whiskey, and Scotch. I am Stone, and today we are at Oaken Match in Campbellsville, Kentucky, doing another Woman Wednesday. I got a special guest tonight, my cousin, Miss Toya. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Brian, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming, man. We Women Wednesdays is popping off, and one thing we wanted to do is we invite everybody. We don't discriminate, but we get happy when we get our black queens on the show.
Thank
And
you.
so, yeah. And so, I'm happy. I'm happy to do this. Plus, it's family. And so, today we got 3 drinks they wanted to feature. Right here is the whiskey sour, and then you got the Sentimental Gentleman,
Mhm.
and then you got the Remus Revenge. And they all either got bourbon, whiskey, or scotch in it. I know. Well, whiskey sour, of course, is a whiskey. Uh, Remus is a type of bourbon. I haven't had it before, and so and I forget what's in Sentimental Gentleman, but I'm excited to try these. And so
Me too.
we're gonna get to it once we get back from the intro. Which one you want to start with the whiskey sour?
I want to start with the whiskey sour. Let's see. It looks good. The presentation is everything.
It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She
Come on,
said-
3 hearts.
She said it's gonna be your sweetest one.
hmm
And so
Very nice.
you like it?
This is very nice. I would tear that up.
Would you drink it all night? Is it the type of
Yes,
you drink all
that's
all
one
night?
I would drink. I would sip on that all night.
See, when it gets too
It's not too sweet, but it's perfect. It kind of reminds me,
oh shoot.
yeah, that kind of reminds me of a really nice, what am I trying to say? Tea.
Okay. Like a herbal tea?
No. Why can I not think about that right now? It'll come to me,
Mhm.
but that is something that I could easily. That's addictive. I love that.
Right.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
nice. It's very nice. It's not too. It's just right.
Right.
Perfect amount of liquor. Perfect amount of citrusy, and to top it off, the egg white.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect.
It's blended very well.
Very well.
I typically don't like
Yes.
sweeter drinks,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not too sweet. I
Yeah, it's
can
not
sip
too
on that
sweet.
all night,
Yeah.
and I don't think I'll get sick. I get sick for some reason when it's too sweet.
Yeah.
And I drink multiples,
Uh-huh.
and so
Make you queasy.
but that one I can do. But that one was more. It was like, I don't know if they come like this all the time. I don't know if he did this for the show, but
Mhm.
it's like it's more of a girly drink.
Really? Yeah, it looks
Got
like
the hearts on it.
looks like we do a little gossiping or
Mhm.
you know, when your man take you out and
Uh-huh.
say, get this for my lady. I could see that.
So you would recommend that to the ladies?
I would highly recommend this to the ladies. I will tell you what that reminds me of in a minute. I can't think of it right now, but it's perfect. It's like an Arnold Palmer,
Mhm.
but not too sweet. It's just sweet enough to be a liquor drink.
Okay.
It's perfect. It has the perfect amount of, what is it, bourbon in here?
It's whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Yes.
So it'd be a whiskey. I
Um,
don't know which whiskey. Probably should have asked that, but it is
Mhm.
whiskey.
well, I could probably ask her. Would she know?
Yeah, she would know. Hey, Miss B.
Yes.
What whiskey goes in a whiskey sour?
That's Old Bay Front.
Huh? The Old Fitz Prime. Okay. Okay. So it
Okay.
is a bourbon. Okay, and that's and
Okay.
so
Now it makes
yeah,
sense because
yeah,
I'm a bourbon
yeah.
girl.
And Old Fitz Prime, I say it 1,000 times. I said it 1,000 times on my show because it's one of my daily drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
That bourbon is so smooth. If I gave you a pour of it, you would think it'd be a $45 to $60 bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it over $15.
See,
The Old Fitz Prime.
that's
The
nice.
only store I know that got it here is the one out 55. I forgot the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you at Liquor Barn
Mm-hmm.
or Total Wine in Lexington, Louisville, of course, they got it all day. And so if you ever want one for the house that's smooth on the rocks or just have a little pour to it, Old Fitz Prime is good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll have you to remind me of that later.
I will. Which one you want to go to next?
Since I keep one beside me and I married one, I'll go with the Sentimental Gentleman.
Alrighty, let's get it.
Okay.
Now, this is one of the ones that I haven't had.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it strong?
It's strong, but it's not, maybe because it's on ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's strong, but it's, yeah, try that. It's strong, but it's flavorful, if that makes any sense. It has a lot of, what does it taste like to you?
It's got a kick to it.
Yeah. It's got a nice kick, but
What's that back note?
That's what I'm trying to find out. It's really, it's spicy. It's a spice.
It's like you get a spice to it.
Is it cinnamon?
Maple?
Okay. Could be.
Like a maple.
It is, because it tastes like a maple syrup.
Yep, like a maple finish to it.
Maple. That is nice.
I like that.
That's very nice.
And I like the color of it. It's
yes,
color to it.
It's very, it's rich.
Yeah.
It's rich, royal.
Rich.
Yeah.
That's good. Would you nice. Is that one of those would you come in and sip on, or would you lean
I would
more
definitely
towards?
You know what? I would probably start out with the sour, the whiskey sour, but later on, I would later on gradually roll into that. I would go from the sour to this.
Okay.
And I would probably sip on that all night.
Okay.
Especially during a performance. I'm real big on having a nice drink during performances, kind of loosen you up, and in some cases really help focus.
Right.
You know, yeah. This is nice. This is very nice.
I forgot to ask you. I should have asked. Usually I ask at the beginning, but you kind of answered it. But you can explain it. So you do love bourbon. You do.
I love bourbon. I'm a bourbon girl.
How do you usually drink it on the rocks or neat or mix it? How do you usually drink bourbon?
You know, strangely, very few times I've had it on the rocks. But I like to take it as a shot sometimes.
Ooh, yeah, that's how I like it neat.
I just like, that way I can actually feel how smooth it is or not. Like, woo, you know.
It depends on which ones you got. Some of them can be rough. And
it depends on what type of day I've had.
Right. Me too. Days.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't know, because people get used to wine and you swish it around and you get the smell to it, and then when you take a sip, you don't really swallow, but you swish it around in your mouth and it opens up the taste of wine. People don't know you do the same thing with good bourbons.
Right.
And it'll open up all those flavors, and you get a certain smells too. A lot of bourbons got cinnamon smells.
Yes.
Vanilla taste, or say it'd be harsh on the front end, but floral on the back end. So it's bourbon. It open up your world, man. And once you get to study in it, you know what I'm saying? So
even listening to you now, I'm like,
Love it. I
He
love it.
describes it how I want.
Yeah, because I mean, and it's like I haven't been this passionate about anything since I was a kid playing football. And of course, I grew up, you know what I'm saying, didn't really play in college. So, and then I went so many years not really finding anything passionate. And then, boom, that's bourbon. I love history.
See,
And there's so much history with these bourbons, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And then going all the way back to the Prohibition. And I looked certain things up myself, really didn't understand or whatever. And then once I came here and met the owners here, Chris and Anthony, they know their stuff. And then they were telling me some of the stories and how far back some of this stuff goes. And I was wild, you know what I'm saying?
Incredible.
And so it's I love it.
So I know who to go to when I need to ask the question, okay, what do you do? How do you mix this? What's your favorite bourbon with this food?
Right.
I'm glad, speaking of that, I'm glad you're coming into that.
But I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. But I do got, if I don't know it, I do got access to people who knows it all. You know what I'm saying? So I may not know the answer then, but I will get right back to
it. Right. I love it.
Me too. You ready to go into the next drink?
Yes.
And so this is the Remus. Got the name. It's Remus.
It's
Revenge.
the Remus Revenge.
The Remus Revenge.
It's funny that you remembered the first word and I remember the second.
Right. Tag team.
Maybe revenge was the word. Let's see. Nice.
Like it.
I wonder, does this have honey? This is nice.
It's got honey in it. Does Remus Revenge got honey in it?
It's nice.
It smells like honey.
If so, listen, my mom would love that. I'm not gonna put her out like that. My mom will put that in her teas. Like, think of that in a berry zinger tea.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. I'm a tea drinker. Me, my sisters. So I see how my mom is probably more of a amaretto type. She puts amaretto and rum, but I see how I can incorporate that into teas.
Right. And I do taste that. It's like I don't know if it got honey in it, but it is a syrup.
It is a syrup.
So maybe it's a honey-based syrup.
What do you think about it as far as
I like it. It's I think so far it's my favorite one. But I think it's because I tend to like stronger drinks. Because where I am a neat drinker, I like the stronger drinks. Right. So I think that one, if I would have to sit and sip on one,
that would be
all
it.
night. I think the Remus Revenge would be it.
I wonder if the Sentimental Gentleman is not as strong because it's on the rocks.
Maybe. And then we let it set too for a little bit, so maybe when he first made it, it was a little bit stronger. But it is good. Don't get me wrong.
It's very good.
But all three of these drinks are good. But something about that Remus Revenge sticks out to me.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, G, you got a question there?
All right, let's do it like this. I'm gonna give you 3 questions. You got 3 drinks.
And drink as you want.
Okay.
You can drink as you want.
Once you pick a drink, you cannot double back.
Well, dang.
So be careful with your choices.
Well, I already said.
If you're getting ready to have a performance, you're in the dressing room. What's your drink?
Oh my God, this one?
Tell everybody what you did.
No. You know what? Let me change my mind. You said I'm in the dressing room.
Yes. You ain't on stage yet.
Okay, I'm not on stage yet. If I'm not on stage yet and I'm in the dressing room, it's probably going to be the
If y'all made it this far in the video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Don't be scared. Just hit the click and comment. Comment, comment, comment.
Remus Revenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one would you choose on this stage?
On the stage would be the Sentimental Gentleman.
All right. So the final one, we're gonna pick this one.
Oh, child, you already know. The whiskey sour. Oh.
Tell everybody sometimes people sing.
Oh my God. That, yes, that. Yeah, big difference, big difference. The diaphragm, singing from your diaphragm is like you trying to call somebody from across the street. You have to use this. You can't use your throat or your nasal to say, hey, you dropped something. No, you have to, hey. You know, you have to use that diaphragm. And the skill of singing really, truthfully, is to be able to transition from singing from your diaphragm to singing from your chest, your throat, your nasal. There's an art to smoothly doing that. And to me, to add on to that, I tell you, for me, who was a pro on that is Whitney Houston. And she made it look easy. You think it's not easy? Try singing one of her songs correctly, and then adding your spice to that. She made it look easy, but it's not easy. It's an it factor. You have to have it to sing it. That's what I really appreciate about an artist of her caliber, and to other artists that are out there doing their thing. Yeah.
She's one of the most purest singers I ever.
Exactly. From her soul.
Man, she just touches.
She does.
You can tell. I don't know her backstory, but it seemed like you can always tell a singer that started from church.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can always tell. It seemed like she's one of those. So
Take Whitney Houston out.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the top.
Oh my God. Woo, that's a good question, because you took my top singer out. Well, I take that back. Oof. Top 3 singers.
They don't have to be in any order.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me think. That's so hard. Let me see. Top 3 singers. Whew. Okay. Aretha Franklin. That was hard. That's hard. And then there's, well, you caught me off guard, is what you did. Aretha Franklin. My other would be Maddie Moss Clark. Or the Clark sisters. Anywhere in there, because that's my era. As far as singing.
Your third one, give me somebody who is a now generation.
A now generation.
That might not always be there, but
Oh wow. Let me see. um. Oh my God. You know, that's hard. Um. Oh, that's hard. I want to say, when you say now generation, what's the? Is it an age group? Is it a?
Let's go 2000.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
tell a lot of people, like, I might like mom. And I
Mhm.
think she has a good voice.
Mhm.
But and she has passion. What she's singing about,
Mhm.
you can feel what she's saying.
I got you.
That'll be
Now you
Fantasia.
know what? You know what? Fantasia is a great one. She's one of my favorites to be honest with you, because of that. I love how you can feel what she's singing. You can feel that it's authentic, and you can feel that it's real. And she's got a foundation behind her voice. When it comes to voice, give me some. Shoot some to me.
Fantasia, you got Janine Inco.
I thought about Jennifer Hudson,
Jennifer
but
Hudson.
she's got a big voice.
Yeah.
Her voice is huge. Now she's an excellent example of someone who sings from her diaphragm and then can take that diaphragm all the way up like a smooth line, from her diaphragm all the way up through to her top notes, to her, her head tones, her, yeah.
What about Floetry?
Oh, now Floetry is passion, but don't always hit the notes. That's the thing. But that's all that but passion. And some artists, I have to say, even for myself, it depends on the song.
Right.
That's what I have to go back to Whitney Houston. She had a rule. She's like, I don't sing anything I can't feel. And often because of contracts and because of people pushing songs and material, people end up singing stuff that they just don't feel. It's a no-no, because if you can't sing it from your soul, then it's not going to come out like that. I know you said 3, but I have to go back. I have to reach back and get Tina Turner. Now that I'm thinking, and this is, remember when I said voice? Now, as far as passion, Fantasia. When it comes to vocals, they're just raw vocals. I cannot leave out Beyonce. Can't. Yeah. She's in her own genre.
I think
She's in her own.
I think they sleep on Kelly Rowland.
They very much do sleep on
Kelly.
Kelly.
Can blow, man. But Beyonce would just.
Yeah, that's the truth.
But
Kelly could blow. Kelly was the most gorgeous to me. She got that chocolate,
If you go listen to some of her solos and stuff,
yeah,
Kelly can blow.
Yeah, remember she did that song with Nelly?
Yes.
Love you,
Yep.
I need you, baby, I love you, I do.
And what made me go back and listen to her, because I watch Tank. Got a Tank and
that's my favorite.
Jay
one of my
Valentine
favorite
got
male
a,
singers. Yeah,
mine too. If he had asked me that question, Tank would have been in my top 3. But he's got a podcast with Jay Valentine, and they talked about working with Beyonce and Kelly. And what people don't know, Beyonce a lot of times will go to Kelly for advice.
Yeah, she does.
As far as what to hit and how to hit it.
That's cuz.
And there's people that don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They just look at Beyonce a lot of times for advice. She would go to Kelly. I said, dang. You would think it'd be the other way around, because she's always in the forefront, in the front. but
Great
but Kelly can
people,
blow.
great people have a great team around them.
Right.
They don't just get big and stay big because they are who they are. If your team will make you or break you, it's hands down. I don't care how big you are. It's a lot of, let's keep it real, it's a lot of multi-talented people out here. But if you don't have the right team, you know, your sound people. If your sound people ain't right, you can forget sounding good and being confident on stage.
Right.
You know, because if you can't hear yourself, that's why people who are deaf, they talk different, because they can't hear themselves. Imagine being on stage trying to sing to an audience and you can't hear yourself.
It'd be hard to do.
Your tech is your drop it, just go and walk off.
I would have to put Tank.
Oh, you are so right.
His voice.
You are so right.
I would have to put
Samoy. What's his name?
We get a guy.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Some of them don't have
Right.
They don't have
What
the
Dave
vocals.
Hollister? Hey, you know.
Oh, I love me some David
He
Hollister.
can blow.
And he has that passion too.
Yeah.
That again, church roots.
Church upbringing.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's deeper than church roots. You start out in church, but after a while, you get a deep relationship with God. That comes out in your voice too. You know, that's why I always go back to Whitney. I can hear, and it's on. You have to have an ear and a heart. I can hear her very personal relationship with God. And David Hollister is another one.
John Legend's another.
Oh God, yeah. John Legend. Yeah, that's my top. Yeah, you pulled out my top.
Yeah. And if I have to do a newer age, I love Miguel's voice. It's just different.
I do too.
It's just different.
It's different, and he's a creator.
Right.
He's a music creator, and he's very artistic. I love the way he did Prince's one of Prince's songs live. He did a whole rendition of a whole medley of I Will Die For You, and went from there to, he's just creative. He's incredible. My son Travis, he did some of his material. So
another one would be really?
Yes. He's the new thing on. You are right. You got to hear him, Brian.
I got to look at. I do. Who caught my attention was Daniel Caesar. Have you heard of him?
Again, what does he?
Get You?
Yeah, he goes into a high register.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's from New England. I think he's not from over here.
Really?
Yeah, he's from
really.
But what got me, like, I love his music, but I heard him. If you get on YouTube and put on Get You live, the way he recorded Get You, it's the way he sounds like. If
that is hard to me, that registers as a real singer.
Yeah.